Hello everyone and welcome back to Austin Talks, where today I'm talking about my personal favourite or personal favoritism. But there's a weird name, I know it is, but I just thought I'd do a little video on it. And now you may be wondering then, why do we have that as the cover? Well, I love writing books, obviously, as you probably all know anyway. But I also love listening to music at the same time. That's why I put that there. And as it is coming to Christmas time, I do listen to Christmas music, like say a couple of days after my dad's birthday, because it's the 21st. And I get a lot of work done when I actually have music on. So that's the whole reason of the background. But yeah, I like doing this video because I don't want to constantly do DC and Marvel videos and then things on that are coming out soon. I'd like to do stuff just for myself. That's why I did the healthy stuff, and then Thanksgiving, Halloween. That's why I do all that stuff. But now we got my personal favorites in life. So first off, is it good to have favorites? In this world, it is good to have favorite things because it means that you can create conversations with people, and it also creates opinions, and ultimately this brings people together. Believe it or not. Yeah. So it's like one person that thinks that their opinions are so, their opinion is fact. It's not. I don't know how to say that, because I don't know how you say that to someone, they're the ones, that's the ones you need. It's not, if you have something that's in your opinion, have it. If they have a different opinion, that's life. It's not, if you say, what's it called, I don't know how to say this. I don't know an example, but say, I love Avatar. I love Avatar, but someone else says, I don't like Avatar, I like Shrek. Yeah, and then they say, no, Shrek's bad. Avatar's the best film in the world. That's your opinion. That's not fact. That's an opinion. But all that. So how many favorites do I have? From the list that I'm about to share, I have narrowed the true favorite things to 8 that will assist me in life: movies, TV shows, books, fast foods, cafes, places to live, collectibles, and songs/artists. I thought this would be a good thing to go through, because then you can comment on my video what you think. What's your favorite? Any of them you agree with, any of them you disagree with, and tell me what you like. Out of the 3, which one do you most agree with? There's one that I think is a tiny bit off, and I'll tell you why in just a bit. But as you can see, I've got a Liverpool background because I love Liverpool 100%. And 16th of December, I am watching the game in Dubai, AC Milan versus Liverpool, 100%. Hell yeah. Right, first off, favorite movie of all time. I've seen many movies in my time, but even at 14 years old, I do have a favorite, and it's Top Gun Maverick. Now, I know it came out this year. I do know that. I know it came out this year, but I'm sorry, this is a masterpiece. I saw this 3 times in the cinema. No, it might have been 4. I wasted 200 dirhams seeing this in the cinema, and it's so worth it. And what's happened is my brother, he's going to be here. That's why he's going to be here. And I promised him, and I kept to my promise. I promised him a full day out with on me. I'll pay for his food, everything. Then my mum tells me last night, oh, they're re-releasing Top Gun Maverick in the cinema. And I'm like, what? Because there's nothing good at the cinema I can watch. PG-13, that's as far as I can watch. I can't watch a PG-15. I don't look 15. Plus I'm 14, so I can't either. So yeah, but then they said Top Gun Maverick's coming out. Heck yeah! And I don't really want to see Puss in Boots either. But I'm so happy this is re-releasing, and I'm gonna go and see it again. My dad saw it in 4DX, and I really want to watch it in 4DX. There's one scene that made me feel sick just watching it, and I still watch it. It's a bit eerie, but I know speakers are a bit loud in there as well. So yeah, let's just yeah. So favorite TV show, if I haven't mentioned this enough, weirdly I've seen many TV shows in my time as well. All these shows that I have a favorite, and my favorite TV show is Young Sheldon. No word of a lie, I've seen this now 9 times. And I'm planned after watching, what am I watching? Friends right now. I'm watching Friends. So after that, I'm going back to this. We're on season 6. We ended on episode 7. CBS, where's my episode 8? I want my episode season 6 with Young Sheldon. CBS, hurry up. I like my... I keep you alive. I want my Young Sheldon. Actually, I could live with 5 seasons. I'm happy. But yeah, I watched this on the plane, so obviously no Wi-Fi on a plane. You have no Wi-Fi. So before we left, I asked my dad to download Young Sheldon. That is when I watched it the most. I watched it on the way in the car. I watched it. See, it's not hard to watch. I watched the whole season on the plane. That's how sad I was. Yeah, and I just love this show. I love it with all my heart. So yeah, my favorite book. So I've read a few books, but there is one that I've read more times than I can count, and it's actually Spy Dog Unleashed. Now, yes, there's multiple other ones. There's Rocket Rider, then there's Unleashed, there's Super Brain, Super Dog 2, then there's Rocket Rider. I've read all of them. Spy Dog Unleashed is probably the best, and I say that because I don't know if you guys have seen it, but if you've read it, there's a scene where he talks about like breaking out of jail, the bad guy, Mr. Big. Right, there's actually a debate if it's a children's book or not. Right, recently, so a long time ago, we'll say about a year ago, my reading skills were at the level of a 6-year-old. I would have read it like this. Spy Dog Unleashed. That was about a year ago. I really struggled to read. No, it was not I struggled to read. I was just really slow. But now I'm like, I've read a few books, but there is still a book that I have read more times than I can count, and this book is Spy Dog Unleashed. I can read that relatively fast, but in my head, I can read it so much faster. I've read it. It takes a second for me to read like 2 lines. I don't know what's happened in a year, but yeah, that's just me. And I'm super happy about it, to be honest. But yeah, Spy Dog Unleashed is a very good book. Recommended. So my favorite cafe, Starbucks. I love washing down a Mackey's with a classic iced latte. From the most popular, amazing cafe in the world, Starbucks. Fun fact, when I'm sitting in Starbucks, the stuff I'm doing is actually this. Sometimes I take my laptop to Starbucks. I didn't want to fall under that habit, but I have. And I ask for no cream. I always ask for no cream. And the drink I always have is a dulce de leche latte. They're lovely. The best seasonal drink is a pumpkin spice latte. I'm sorry, I know I sound a bit like Halloween freak, but it's so that. It is so, it really is. But they only sell it through Halloween. They don't do it through, for Thanksgiving, they have toffee nut latte. Huh? What? I don't know what to say. Like the dulce de leche and then toffee nut tasted the exact same. Like, I just want to say that. Coffee at home. I've never ordered a Starbucks in, ever, and I don't plan to. Right, favourite place to live. Believe it or not, I do not want to live in England. Well, actually, I do, but there's only one place. The crime rate in England actually scares me. And the same with America, but my favourite place to live is Vancouver. But university or college in England wouldn't be the worst thing. If I go to college, I'm definitely going to your university. I'm gonna go to England, easy. But going to I'd love to live in Vancouver. I just really would. There's it's like a true city, but I'd love to live in Vancouver. Like there's only one place in England I'd actually like live, and it'll surprise you because I thought it was bad. Like for the load of things that I heard, I was bad. But then when I went this summer, I was like, actually, I could get used to living like this. Actually, I've just remembered something that happened that may just twist my brain a slight tad bit, so I'll tell you about that later. But, yeah. Okay. My favourite collectibles. That should be changed. So I will say this with the most confidence in saying that Funko Pops are the best collectibles in the world. I now have over 75. It's now over 80. And I possibly do a gallery. I may possibly do a gallery one in the future, depending on how this works. Yes, I have quite the few Funko Pops. You box them up. That's half of that I definitely have. I love it so much. And Oswald Cobblepot, I was going to do that as the most recent one that I bought. It's not. Well, I got one in my friend group. We do Secret Santa. That's not the most recent one. I got the Sabak one from Black Adam. That one's cool. So now I have like 9 on my podium. Then I've got actually, you see the ones at the bottom. You see all the ones at the bottom. I don't have those ones. I see some that I do have, but probably that number is probably all I'd have. Definitely more, but that's just like a rough gauge of what I have. So, yeah, favourite collectibles. Now, my favourite artist and song. I went to the concert, and and also to say these weren't my favourite of all. This was not my favourite. Let me reread that. This would not. If I said that these weren't my favourite, that would be a lie. They are such a good band and the incredible music. And my favourite song is of theirs is. I ain't worried about it right now. Keeping dreams alive. 1999 heroes. I ain't worried about it right now. Swimming in the floods. Dancing on the clouds below. I ain't worried about it. I know. Right, I'm going to say that. I know this sounds really biased. I know it's from Top Gun Maverick, but it is my favourite. I'm sorry. I know it sounds like it looks and sounds biased. It's just my favourite, conveniently. But yeah. Anyway, right now my top 3 favourite movies are obviously Top Gun Maverick, Black Adam, and Uncharted. Right. This is gonna now. This looks. You're gonna like. Is the top 3 movies of 2022? No. Top Gun Maverick. Can we just send the guy that made that? Can we just send Tom Cruise up to heaven, please? If that is actually real. And then Black Adam. Send Dwayne Johnson up there too. Tom Holland, you know what I'm about, and Mark Wahlberg, to be honest. Send him up there too. Yeah, these Uncharted, I've seen that the amount of same times as Maverick, and to be honest, that should be in front of Black Adam. And yeah, so I'll change this. Top Gun, Uncharted, then Black Adam. Black Adam is great. Best superhero movie, and surprisingly, everyone, it came from the DCEU. And I know some people are slamming this because, it's a part of the DCEU. You take out the scenes with Henry Cavill, Superman, and you take away the scenes of, Amanda Waller, then this is a fine movie by itself. It don't need connections. This is great. This is another great movie. And I know it looks like, you've only picked movies from 2022. I put Revenge of the Sith before Black Adam, may I add. I made this whole video, then I went to go see Black Adam. I'm sorry, I have to change this. Black Adam, so good. Right, top 3 favourite TV shows, again. Easiest pick in the world, no question. And I will take this list to my grave because it was never going to change. And it is Young Sheldon, Big Bang Theory, and Superstore. Right, Young Sheldon, full of jokes, always funny. And Big Bang Theory, the original. That is a lie. That should have gone first. Sheldon, you're in my spot. Penny, Leonard, hey Leonard, what's the new Wi-Fi password? It's, Penny, get your own Wi-Fi. Leonard, what's the new password? It says Penny already uses our food. She can pay for Wi-Fi. No spaces. I love that. And then Superstore. What's a good joke from Superstore? I don't know. And I've just realized there's no Amy on. Oh yeah, it's because of the pandemic one. Oh, got it. Yeah, but like Superstore, absolutely hilarious. It's like, it's so American. It's so funny. I'm sorry, but it is funny. So, sorry. Okay, the top 3 books. Now, this was difficult because it has been a while since I've read a book. I've been reading a lot of my own. And that's a subtle flex, I apologize. And I was trying to remember which ones I've actually read, but then I actually did go back. I read them. Spy Dog, easily the best. Harry Potter, easily second. Goosebumps, easily third. Harry Potter's a tie. Philosopher's Stone, masterpiece. Goosebumps. There's so many books that I've all read. Then Spy Dog, just unbeatable. It's so unbeatable. But these are my favorites. Goosebumps. I've seen Ghost of the Return of the Invisible Boy. Is it? Yeah. Then the Ghost of Slappy. That's one of my favorites. Then the Halloween special one. That's my favorite. That's a good one, I won't lie. Then the top 3 cafes. Yeah, I must say I literally go nowhere else other than Starbucks, but if there is no Starbucks around, which is more than unlikely, I can always rely on these. Costa or Chat Time. I'd rather go for Chat Time. It's Boba. Boba is lovely. Boba is God. So Costa, in my family, no one likes Starbucks except my brother. He'll drink anything that's coffee. But like he likes he'll drink anything coffee. Everyone else, Starbucks is bad. You guys have no taste. Do you want to guess where everyone goes to? Costa Coffee. I'm definitely an oddball in this house. Definitely. But Chat Time, if there was none of these, I'd definitely go for one of them. Right, top 3 places to live. I'd say Vancouver, as I said, Cumnock, which is a tiny little town in Scotland. Then I'd go with Liverpool. Right. We all walked around Liverpool. There was this bouncy castle place, and the water looked like a bath. It looked awful. It looked really bad, but that's just the way things are. And they were doing this wipeout thing that you usually have. About, if you walked around, we'll say, 20 minutes, or 10 to 20 minutes, walk back round, there's a police car and a ambulance that walks by. I don't know. Now, I've heard a load of things about Liverpool. There's a load of weapons and all that terrify me. That's why I don't want to live in England. But again, that can happen anywhere, sadly. But then I remembered the water. And it's like, if there's an ambulance, the ambulance was the first thing there. So you'd think that's the obvious one, but then again, anyone can be carrying a weapon. Anyone, but I would honestly say it was probably that water. It's not good. I'd probably go with the water over the people. I'm just saying. That's what I would I would actually really like living in Liverpool. I'm going to say this because I'm fine now. There was a point in Liverpool where I did walk by myself. So I think I'm fine. Apparently that's like a thing. If you do that, you're a god. You're invincible. So I think that's good. Then top 3 collectibles. This is easy. I I don't know, that sounds weird. I go with Funko Pops. The second one is like bouncy balls. Then the third one is Lego. I love Lego. I ordered a lot for Christmas. Actually, I only ordered one set. Oh, that sucks. Right. If you've heard of the little like bouncy marble balls, I love these. I love collecting them. And do you know what's? I think I only use one, but I love using them. I love bouncing them around. It's so satisfying. I'm really weird. But yeah, I really like collecting these. The thing is, these bouncy balls, there's only one dirham. I have more Funko Pops than bouncy balls, and they're 70 dirham each. So a dirham, and by the way, like a dirham's like 25p. Then you have so 70 divided by 4. Can't do math. I wouldn't know. It's like what? 15 something? That's 15 point something. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, 20p to 15. Lovely. Then Lego. That is right. I order Lego for birthdays and Christmas. I never get it, but like for any year in between. Would you like to know why? Because over here you get one of those small sets, 160 dirham, please. I'm sorry, what? You asked for one. You asked for one block. That would be 15 dirham. Hiya! You are kidding me, man. That is not happening. It's so expensive over here. It's ridiculous. Right, the top 3 artists and albums. So I have three really artists. And a surprise to some of you, a list consists of the Chainsmokers, One Republic, and Harry Styles. I love Late Night Talking, and I love So Far So Good, the what do you call it, album, and the love. Then I ain't worry about it right now. Let's not do that again. But so I choose the Chainsmokers. So Chainsmokers, they released that. I love their music since Closer came out. I've loved their music. They ordered World War Joy. That was a great album. Then this year they released So Far So Good. Apparently, the best thing about this album was that it was an accident. They didn't even mean to make this album. I thought that was quite funny. Then Harry Styles, I don't know much about his album other than he is like Harry Styles, like we've been doing all this late night talking, anything you wanted till the morning. Now you're in my life, I can get you off my mind. Then there's Chainsmokers. What's a good song? Why you only say you love me when you're high? They say we go through the same thing every night. Yeah, like that. So I love all that music. So Far So Good, masterpiece of an album. But I ain't worried. It links to Tom. It goes to like Top Gun. It relates to Top Gun Maverick. That's what I love about it. I've just said to myself, I'm biased. Oh, I'm so dumb. Right. Then Late Night Talking, it's a good song. I like it. Right. Who in my family agrees? I can't say for sure that they agree with the exact list, but I'm certain they agree with probably some. It is easy but what I do has one problem. They won't go watch any Young Sheldon, and they don't like Starbucks. Yeah, so Young Sheldon, whenever I put it on, they always like watching their series. They never put it back on. You have when they're saying, what did we watch? I said Young Sheldon. They just ignore me. I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? And it's not that, as I said, you can't. It's an opinion's an opinion. They just won't give it a go. Just give it a go. That's all I asked for. My mum gave a Big Bang Theory a go. She loves it now. Huh? I do not get it. But anyway. So how long since I changed my favorites? Well, since my favorites have since my favorites have come, I changed them, but really I never had favorites until the making of this video. That's facts. I really never. Okay, this how many times have I experienced each favorites? Well, let's do this. I've watched Young Sheldon 6 times. It's now 9, all 5 seasons, or 6 actually, well, 6 now. Top Gun 4 times. That's a lie now. That is now 8. That's actually double. Jeez. I have read Spy Dog about 5 times. That's probably right. I go to Starbucks 2 to 3 times a week. That is facts. I used to go to McDonald's about once a week, but since my diet, I go like once a month. Facts, but it's still the best. Never been to Vancouver, but I've seen what it is like, and that is the true paradise to me. Yep, facts. I experience my Funko Pops. I experience my Funko Pops every day because they're literally everywhere in my house. Again, facts. Like, when I wake up, I see a Funko Pop. When I get out of my bed, I see a Funko Pop. It's gonna sound weird. In a toilet, I see a Funko Pop. Yep. That is... I know that one's a bit weird, but this is just me. Right. Anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I loved making this video. If you did enjoy it, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the channel. It really helped out the channel as well. Don't forget, I have a second channel, Austin Plays. We're trying to fix a lot of issues on that channel. Gameplay video went to shambles. But yes, other than that, everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. And everyone have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.